What is going on today, guys? AU here, and today we are doing something a lot different than what we've been doing. Now, I'm going to start out the video by saying, now you obviously already see on the layout what's different, but I'm going to start out the video by saying that if you haven't seen the big news on what is happening on March 1st with VGC 2020, I'm going to leave a card right up here in the right hand corner. Click on that because I cover everything in that video. Now, like I said, this rule set doesn't actually come into play until March 1st. So right now, if you're going to tournaments up until Collinsville Regional, you don't have to worry about seeing any of these Pokemon, but the mid-season showdown at Collinsville is going to be playing these rules. So there's actually a way on Showdown right now to practice with these rules, which is why I'm able to give these videos out to you guys. And I will also say, I've been saying it, but if you're new here, you haven't heard me say it before, my Switch friend code is down in the description, so if you want to add me there, definitely head down there and do that. And I also link my Twitter, my Twitch, everything. Just go follow me there, and if you're new here, subscribe, because I'm trying to put out videos every single day, and if I miss one, then I usually make it up somehow. Like last week I posted 2 videos on Friday, but usually it's Monday through Friday every day at 9 a.m. So you can always look forward to those competitive videos. Now, since I did miss yesterday, we're not doing like a huge team breakdown right now. We're actually going to be doing the team breakdown and the battles all in this one video, and if people seem to respond to the team, I may post an extra battling video tomorrow along with the team builder that's going up with the team for tomorrow. But so we'll just go ahead and jump right into this. I think the Blastoise is actually going to put in some work in VGC 2020. We're running the White Herb with Shell Smash, and Blastoise gets Shell Smash this generation, which is why I think it's actually going to be pretty good. We're running Hydro Cannon, Blizzard, and Dark Pulse, and a lot of people run Water Spout here, but to me, I just kind of like Hydro Cannon because Blastoise's main thing is to Dynamax, and then you're supposed to Shell Smash, Dynamax, Oko things, and you're going to take some damage along the way, so once your Dynamax is over, you're kind of not doing a lot of damage with Water Spout, because Water Spout's output goes down the less HP you have. So I kind of took some inspiration from Wolfies and Aaron Trailers and Justin Karras, and they all built the Charizard team with Blast Burn here. So I kind of like that idea with Hydro Cannon, because as Justin Karras said at the MSS, he was talking about Charizard, and he was saying basically once your Dynamax is over, you still get that one more turn. If you're still alive, you get that one more turn of a move that has Dynamax damage output. So that's kind of my thought process on putting Hydro Cannon here. And then we have Blizzard, because we are running Alola Ninetales on this team, so just having Blizzard there for ice coverage is good. After you get a Shell Smash, Blizzard does a lot of damage to a lot of things. Dark Pulse for the max move, and you can get flinches. If you can sit behind a Aurora and just Dark Pulse flinch things while you're at +2, it's pretty strong. And then also if you're maxed and you use Max Darkness, it lowers their special defense, which helps out Blastoise, Ninetales, Duraludon, Togekiss, all those Pokemon. Now, with Togekiss, we're running a weakness policy set, but it's my Scopeland's Togekiss, only it's holding weakness policy. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but the reason it's holding weakness policy is because on the Alola Ninetales we have Ice Shard. So we can proc our own weakness policy with Ice Shard, we can sit behind Auroraville, Ninetales can get off Blizzards and Freeze Dries, and Togekiss can just put in a lot of work with Air Slash for speed control, Heat Wave, in case you need to hit something like a Rotom Cut or something like that, and then Dazzling Gleam. And we're actually running Incineroar on this team because it is legal, technically, starting March 1st, and it fits well in this core of Pokemon. It's just the perfect defensive option. It's so much better than Arcanine. I don't think that Incineroar is going to pass Togekiss in usage, but I could be wrong. But it's just a strong defensive option. It has Intimidate with Fake Out, Snarl, Flare Blitz, Parting Shot. I just ran some calcs. Actually, a friend of mine ran some calcs, and he came up with this set. He did a lot of calcs. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but it lives a lot of things, especially if they're a physical attacker and they are at -1, or if you're behind Auroraville. So Incineroar is kind of always a safe switch in. You just have to kind of play it out, and it just fit well with this team. Now, Duraludon and Conkeldurr, I took some inspiration from one of my old teams, actually my rank 3 team on the ladder. I ran Duraludon and Conkeldurr behind Auroraville, and they seem to work really well. Duraludon finishes off a Fairy Core with Ninetales and Togekiss with Steel and Dragon, and then Conkeldurr behind Auroraville is just always really strong, and the Assault Vest inside Trick Room is just always really strong. People don't want to paralyze it or burn it or anything because they get a Guts boost. So that's just strong behind Trick Room. We're actually running both the Justin Karras, Aaron Trailer, Wolfie. We're running their Duraludon and their Conkeldurr. Now I usually don't run their Conkeldurr, I actually run a different Conkeldurr, but I wanted this Conkeldurr to actually have some speed investment. And I wanted to run Close Combat too, because Close Combat can OHKO Incineroar if they haven't intimidated you, which is pretty big to me. So Conkeldurr is kind of an Incineroar check there. Now, I know that breakdown was really fast, but I'm trying to get in some battles too. I'm trying to get in at least 2 battles. So I'm going to hop right into those. And if you didn't know, to get practice with this on Showdown, 1, you can come to the VGC room. You can see they have a Series 3 tournament going on right now. 2, if there aren't any tourneys going on, join the Battle Stadium Doubles, which is located right here under VGC 2020. Go to the Battle Stadium Doubles ladder and play on there, because all the Pokemon that are allowed in Series 3 are allowed on the Battle Stadium Doubles. Now, it does kind of take a little bit, but maybe it won't take as long for us to connect up with somebody right here. Alright, so I actually met with a Pokemon that I didn't really want to see, and that's Venusaur. And Venusaur is going to do pretty well in VGC 2020, I think. Now, they're probably running Sunny Day Whimsicott. But they do have double grass types and Dragapult and Togekiss, all that are pretty weak to ice type moves. So I think I'm probably going to lead Togekiss and Blastoise here. And I'm just going to follow me and Shell Smash on turn 1. And then I'll have Incineroar in the back for that Excadrill and the Venusaur. And I'll probably bring Ninetales as well. Alright, so this is fine with me. I'm just going to follow me and Shell Smash. Now, they'll probably Rock Slide with Excadrill. That's probably what I would do if I was in their position. So if they get the flinch, then that's going to suck for me. But they actually go for Dragon Darts. Oh, and that's bugged on Showdown. That's not how it works in game. That's kind of dumb, honestly. They need to fix that. If you don't know, in game, if you use Follow Me and they use Dragon Darts, then it actually goes both into Togekiss and they will fail. It won't hit the other person. So the fact that it did kind of makes me a little bit annoyed. But it's like, now what do? Maybe I bring in Ninetales and I Blizzard. I have to get rid of the boost that I had on Togekiss, so that's kind of dumb, but there's not much else I could do. They're going to bring in Togekiss here. I'm probably just going to double Blizzard and see what happens, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that that's still a thing on Showdown and that's not fixed. So, depending on if they max Togekiss or not, we'll pick up the KO. They do max Togekiss, which is smart on their end, but and their weakness policy. So if they take out Ninetales, then Blastoise is going to die to the Hell damage. That's so annoying. So actually I can fake out here and max Airstream that Togekiss. They're probably going to take out my Incineroar here, but what can I do about that? I wish they would target my Togekiss. Yeah, that Dragon Dart's definitely messed me up. I'd be sitting in a great spot right here. Full HP Blastoise Dynamax, so what can you really do though? They are going to max Flare, which might be good for us, because now we get a boosted Flare Blitz, or we get a max Airstream. They did Sludge Bomb, and we'll pick up this KO with Flare Blitz. So, kind of a mistake on their part, but we actually do pick up that win regardless of the shenanigans that happened on turn 1 with that Dragon Darts. But just so you know, if that was to happen in game, then the Dragon Darts both go into Togekiss and they don't hit anybody. But we'll jump right into a second game here, and will probably be the last one for this episode. But like I said, if you want to see more games with this team, definitely let me know down in the comments, because this team is actually really fun. And I think it's a great way to get introduced to the new meta that's going to come into March 1st. Alright, so we are met with a sand team. Well, not even a sand team, it just has T-Tar on it. But it also has Butterfree, which could give us kind of a problem. So I think, against Butterfree, I tend to always lead. I guess if we lead Incineroar, would be fine, but if they're carrying Protect, then that's kind of bad. And I don't want to lead Ninetales, because if they don't lead T-Tar, even if they do lead T-Tar, they get Sand Up, but if they don't lead T-Tar, they could switch in and mess up our Auroraville. So I think probably what we have to do is lead Incineroar, and I think it's lead Incineroar and Ninetales and not Auroraville. We'll just try to Blizzard. And I need a way to deal with that Rotom. So probably Conkeldurr is going to be good here. And Rotom kind of walls Blastoise. Maybe my own Duraludon. Maybe Togekiss? I'm at a loss for this last Pokemon. Without a Shell Smash, Blastoise isn't doing anything, and I don't think a late game Shell Smash is going to be really good. So I'm going to bring Togekiss. So they do lead Butterfree, and they lead Grimmsnarl. So here they actually might be trying to fake out my Ninetales. So I think I want to fake out their Grimmsnarl and Blizzard. So we get the fake out off. If they were trying to fake out, then it's fine, but they put us to sleep, which is kind of annoying. Here, I'm going to try to get rid of the Butterfree, and I'm going to try to Blizzard. They just put us to sleep again. We need to wake up once. We need to get rid of the Butterfree somehow. Kind of annoying. Were they faster? Yeah, they're Scarfed Butterfree. So now they're not Scarfed anymore. They're maxed. The Life Orb Chandelure. They won't pick up that KO. Somebody wake up, please. Nothing's waking up. The only annoying thing here is that they're faster than us now. Maybe I'll try to Flare Blitz again into that Butterfree slot, and I'll try to set up an Auroraville, but they're going to be faster. They're going to pick up the KO on both these Pokemon. Max Airstream. So here's where it gets kind of annoying, because if they sleep one of my Pokemon, then that's super bad. But I'm just going to Max Rockfall that Chandelure and try to Air Slash that Butterfree. They do Airstream into Conkeldurr. Maybe I should have. I definitely should have maxed into the Butterfree, because now they're probably going to sleep my Conkeldurr. And yeah, they're going to sleep my Conkeldurr and then hit my Togekiss. What? That killed? What are they, Specs? What is this team? Alright, that's kind of annoying. I'm not even going to lie. This is super annoying. Unless, yeah, they have to be Specs. There's no reason for them. There's no reason for them to flash cannon my Conkeldurr unless they're specs. So yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. If they weren't specs there, I think we probably win that game because they wouldn't have got that damage off. Well, I guess they would have got that. I don't know. If they're specs, then Dazzling Gleam crit might have picked up the KO. But like I said, if you want to see more of this team, definitely let me know down in the comments. We had a tough second game, but I'm always down to play more with this team. I haven't had a lot of practice with it, and I think it can be really good. I'm still testing out. Ninetales. I'm not sure if I like it more than Vanilla X yet or not, but I think that's probably where I'm going to leave you guys. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.